Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about steganography, which is one of the most important and the ancient tools used in cyber crime. Let's get into the topic. Steganography is nothing but covered writing or sheltered writing. So, it is a method of hiding a secret message within an ordinary message. It is called a steganography. Now, steganography, it is an art and a science of hiding the data. So simply, already we have learned cryptography, right? Already we have seen the cryptography. In the cryptography, we will be having what we are doing, whatever the original message is there, okay, whatever the secret message or whatever the important message is there, from the sender to the receiver, we are converting the existing message and we are sending. So that is the main difference. So difference, first we will see what is the difference between the cryptography and steganography. So first I will explain you cryptography. Already you have an idea about cryptography, already we have discussed. I will give you a glance, right? Now for example, I want to send a message, okay? A sender is there and the receiver is there. Now from sender to the receiver, a message should be transferred. Now for example, the message may be hello, okay? The hello message or hi message is there. Now that hello message, what you are going to do, you are going to change that message into another text message. Whatever the original message is there, you are going to manipulate that original message and you are going to send it to the destination. So for manipulation, already said, we have some algorithms like RAS algorithm, DES algorithm, substitution method and transformation. Okay. So that is called a cryptography. So whatever the original message is there, that original message at the sender side, you are going to transform the message and you are going to send it through the network to the receiver. Now at the receiver side, what he will be doing, he will be decrypting the message. That is called a cryptography. Whereas coming to the steganography, what you are going to do is that a message is there, hello message. What I will be doing, that hello message I will be hiding in an image, or I might be hiding in some other text file, and that message I am going to send it to my receiver. Now at my receiver side, what he will be doing, he will be taking out data, or he will be extracting the hidden message from the file. Now what happens is that this steganography, it is already there in an ancient period. Already in the ancient ages, like during the war, the Greek people, what they have done is that, what they used to do is that they used to print some text or print whatever the matter they want to send, whatever the secret information or secret data they want to send to their soldiers or to the militant. What they used to do is that they used to print the images on a wooden tablets, or you can call it as wooden tables, and then what they used to do is that they used to coat the table with a wax. So once with that one, what they will be doing, again they will be transferring this wooden tables to the destination. Now at the destination point, the militants know what they have to do. Now for the normal people like us, we don't know that there is some message in that. If you see also, it looks like a normal wooden table or wooden planks. So what they will be doing at the destination side, what they will be doing is that when they go, they will lit a fire, all the wax will be gone, then they can see the whatever the message they have, whatever the message is there in that particular wooden plank or wooden tape. Next, another example can be, right, what they used to do is that they used to shave the heads of the soldiers or the the messengers, we can say the messengers, right? Now from one country or from one place to another place, they have to send some data secretly. They have to send some message to the secretly to the people without falling into the hands of their opponents. Now, so what they have to do, what they used to do is that they used to shave the head of the militant or messengers, and they used to tattoo the message, whatever the message they want to give, they used to tattoo on the heads. And after that, hair will grow for some hair will be grown, and then he will be going to the destination place. At the destination place, again they will shave off his hair, then whatever the message is there, they can see on their heads. Now this is the main, this is called steganography. So whatever the message is there, they are hiding it. In the same way, nowadays in this digital world, we will be sending lots of data, right? We will be sending some image files, we will be sending some audio files. Now whatever the data we want to transfer, right, now we are not doing it manually, we are doing everything in the digital world, or everything we are doing digitally. So how to safeguard the information from their opponents or from the attackers or from our rivalries? What they will be doing is that mainly it is this steganography art, it is used mainly for these militants, right? So whatever the messages they want to share among the military people, so there might be a rivalry country, always they will be keeping an eye on us. So whatever a single secret information is lost, our security of our nation will be in their hands. So in order to avoid all these times, the military people mainly they will be using this steganography. So what they will be doing, so whatever the information I want to send, they will be sending them in images. They will be keeping them in the images, and then or some audio file or some video file or some other text file, and they will be sending to the destination. So if the attacker or if other person sees that information, it looks like a ordinary image, but in that image what happens, in that image there will be a hidden content. It will be known only to the destination person or the person who will be receiving that particular content. Now the best example or best example I can give you is that we have seen the Lie movie, right? Telugu movie called Lie. Now in that one, what happens, the fingerprints of a person, they are fingerprints of a military person, I hope so. So one of the military official fingerprints from an image, they have taken it from an image, and they have given that fingerprints on a coat, right? Now wearing that coat, everyone sees it's a normal coat, but on that coat the fingerprints of the person are there, yes or no? So that we can take it as a best example now what we have seen nowadays. So what happened, to see it looks like a normal coat, but in that normal coat the fingerprints of that military official are hidden. So this is called a steganography. So other words we can give for steganography are data hiding, you can call information hiding, and another concept it is called digital watermarking. So digital watermarking Digital watermarking is another concept of steganography we will see. And so now this for example, take this image. Now this is a normal image, and in that normal image they have entered some confidential information. To see the images, it will be looking very similar, but now images, whatever the images are there, we can see the data pixels. Each and every pixel will have a data in the form of zeros and ones. So now that they have inserted some confidential information, but the picture looks like same. But here you will be seeing some data. Here some data has been manipulated, so they will be inserting that data. Now this is called the least significant bit. So only the last digits of the data will be changing in order to send the messages, or in order to hide the confidential messages. So this is one of the method. It is last significant bit, or hiding into the images, or hiding into the video files. So this is the one of, so to look, the image will be similar, but some information will be hidden in that image. So again, to extract the data, there is a process called steganalysis. We will see it. What is mean by steganalysis, all those things. So now, this is the process of steganography. So for that steganography, what you will be having is that, for steganography, you are going to call it as a steg media, and for steganography you will be having a stego key password. Now for example, I am sending the data, I have hidden an image, I am sending the data, but I don't want anyone to see that whatever the image I am sending. So for that one, you have to keep a password. That password is called a stego password. And a cover media is there, that is called a carrier you will be having. For example, I am sending a cat image. In that cat image, a message is hidden. Okay, now what that cat image is called my carrier or cover media. Within the cat image, I have some message to hide, and no one should see my cat image. I will be keeping a password, that is called a stego key password. So this is a steganography process. So this stego key password, it is an optional. In order to keep the password for that image or for that particular message, it's our wish. Okay, so the stego key, it's steganography, it is a combination of, or stego medium, it is a combination of stego key password, cover media, and message to hide. So next one, already we all know what is mean by watermarking, right? So watermarking is nothing but we will be giving a icons or a text on the background, simple watermarking on the background of documents, so that no one can copy the content. No one can copy the content illegally. Now for our notes also, for our currency notes also, we will be having a watermarking. So now, as it is a digital world, right? So now watermarking, they will be doing it watermarking. Now we have come into the era of digital world, so now we have gone for the digital marketing. So digital marketing, it is the act of hiding a message related to a digital signal within a signal itself. Now for example, I have created a Word document, right? Now that Word document, no one should copy the contents of my Word document. They can view my Word document, but they cannot copy the contents of my Word document. So what happens? For them to look, it will be a simple Word document or simple PDF document, but when they download or when they want to copy the content, they will be getting I have given a digital watermarking, my name will be displayed, Rajni will be displayed on the background. So, or whatever, your photos will be there, right? You will be uploading in the Facebook, Instas, whatever. So if someone will be downloading that photos, you don't want it to misuse that photos. What you will be doing, you will be digital watermarking that photos. So mainly, why this digital marketing is used is that in order to take the copyright, whatever the original content is there, that content should not be stolen or should not be stolen by any other persons. To keep the original data as it is, we are going to use a digital watermarking. Okay, so we are hiding a message in order to maintain the originality of other information. Either it can be an audio file or either it can be a video file. Now some people will be there, right? They will be creating some audio files or video files. Now so once they went into the digital market, we should know who is the owner of that digital marketing, or who is the owner of that audio file or that video file. So how to prove that we are the owners, right? So we will be using the concept of digital marketing. We will be using the concept of digital watermarking, and they will be taking their copyrights. So anyone who is there who is trying to download that software, or who are trying to make a pirated piracy of that software or piracy of that videos, he cannot do it because digital marketing is present in there. So that is digital marketing. And next one, so this is digital, one of the example of digital marketing. So to look, it is a normal image, but to look it is a normal image, but here what they have done, they have digital marketed, they have digital marked or watermarked the image. So whenever I download, along with the watermark, I will get it. Or if someone has misused that particular audio file or document file, or something has happened, you can prove it by you can give a proof by using this digital watermarking. And next, steg analysis. Now already just a second. Okay, steg analysis. Now steg analysis is nothing but it is a study of detecting the messages hidden using a steganography. Now steganography is what you are doing is that you are encrypting the you are hiding the information in an images. Now that is called a steganography. The steg analysis, it is in order to reveal or in order to detect the messages which are hidden using a steganography. So the goal of steg analysis, it is used to identify any suspected packages are there, or any suspected images are there in which some data is hidden. Now what happens now, for example, I am sending image, a normal image to the receiver, or I am sending a normal image to my another employee or another person, or to my destination person, or to my receiver. So in between what happens, a person will be there who, like he want to know, he is curious, like why she is sending an image to that person, is anything data hidden in that so what he will be doing, he will be start detecting that message. He will be using some tools in order to detect any message is there or not. So that is the process of steg analysis. So in the steg analysis, it is a process in order to extract the message, to detect and to extract the message from the images or some audio files, or from the video content. So that is called so we are saying steganography and steg analysis. So how we are going to do the steganography, how we are going to do steg analysis is nothing but you will be having tools for this one. Okay, you will be having some software tools in order to do the steganography process or steg analysis process. So here are the list some of the steganography tools. Okay, all these are the software tools which are used. Now first one is disease steganography. So using the disease steganography, we will hide a small amounts of data, only little amounts of data, not a huge text files or a huge text content, but only a small amount of text into an images and invisible folders. Now already we know, right, In our PCs, we have an option of hiding some files or hiding some folders. So for that one, we will be having, we have to give some passwords, right? Now this invisible folders is an application where it makes the files and folders invisible to anyone in your PC or in your laptop. And next one, invisible secrets. Now what it does is that it encrypts the data and hides them. Okay, it does not simply hides the data, but first it will encrypt whatever the data is there. Now hello data I want to send through an image. So what happens, it will be encrypting my hello image using one of the algorithms, RSA DES algorithm, substitution, transformation, and then what happened, it will hide that in the image or the text file and it will be sending. And MP3 Stego. Now this one, it is used in order to hide the information in some MP3 files. So I have given only a small few of the list of the steganography tools. Now after this, if I want to do the steg analysis, right? So in order to do the steg analysis, you have an option of Stegalizer AS, Stegalizer SS, StegSpy. Now all these are tools which are used to detect, only to detect any information is there in an images or in an audio files or in the video files. So they will be detecting it and they will be extracting. So through steg analysis they will be detecting. So these tools are used in order to detect some hidden images or hidden content in the files and they will be extracting them. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.